tortoise paws in the school corridor. She was 15, it was the 60s. She had glandular fever. They used to call her Morticia. She was an Adams before she met my father. She was enough of an honest woman to go and steal him, and sometimes I look at my half-brother and wonder how he sees the tiny thing that upped and blossomed instead of him. My mother wears pain better than I do. Death is a favourite aunt, a book of poetry she clings to. In 1 month, her dog, her grandmother, and a baby died. She said she was most upset about the dog. I was being flippant once when she looked at me, older than she was then, older than 16, and said that she'd watched him turn coal black in patches from the cancer with 20 years between us. I'd never been upset about my brother, but I got older, and now I cry whenever I think of him. My mother read the Bible, the Quran, and sutras. People crossed the street to avoid us as she read Gurdjieff and Steiner. Before I was born, she had a dream about a coal shed where she was led by the angels to me. They said, "That's your daughter." She said, "It's broken." The angels said, "Fix it." I was not so much precious as anxious, and I was the lucky one, but both my mother's children were born with something that wanted to kill them. My father painted sunflowers. My mother called me Saffron. My mother got me in a headlock and plucked my eyebrows at 11. My mother called me backward, stilted. My mother called me, "You would look better, thinner." My mother called me, "No man will ever love you since you decided to be asexual." My mother never called me anything bad enough for me to call it anything other than complicated. My mother watered the garden 3 days after her hip operation. My mother taught me strange. My mother taught me how to call to the dead so the animal gods will bring. My mother taught me God so well, all of mine are different to hers. She said, "I have given everything to you so that you can live." She said her life is over. But my mother taught herself God too. She says, "He sends Jehovah's Witnesses to the doors like carrier pigeons." She says that's all they're good for. She says he talks to her. My mother asked me yesterday if I'd heard the green, luminous voice of God lately. I said, "Yes, Mother."